Hey y'all, so welcome back to my channel. This is episode 1 reaction um to season 5 of Raising Kanan. First of all, I want to say big ups to the people who do Raising Kanan content, or anybody who does any type of content like this consistently. Y'all are the MVPs, because I swear this shit is a lot harder than it seems, especially when you got your own shit going on that you're trying to deal with in the background. You feel me? But so, okay, let me just start by saying I really like how how they actually like played in our face with Lou. Like they literally played in our face with Lou, bruh. They had this nigga in the trailer whole time. He was already shot, looking dead at us, y'all. Like right there. And I'll tell you what, like what else is super impressive is the fact that everybody predicted this. I mean, the writer was on the wall with Lou because his storyline really didn't have no other place to go. And to be honest, I had grown completely bored of his storyline. Um, but at the same time, it was more like, because at first I was like, okay, out of all people, Lou can go for real, because let me cook. Like his storyline has been over. Like it was giving snooze fest. And even when he decided to go back and start working with Rock, I mean, he basically signed his death certificate. When he did that, that was the kiss of death, because we knew that when Jessica told him, like, yo, stop tripping. Stop trying to be a part of something that you clearly have no capacity to be a part of anymore. If you don't bring your ass back to Cali. And when he turned that down, I think all of us collectively knew, right? But when it happened and how it happened, it was like, no, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I cried when Lou got killed, bro. I cried, and I can admit that. I'm a G, and I cried when we lost Uncle Lou. Although I was just saying, oh, he could go da 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 da. It was like, it was like you trying to break up with a dude, right? And then when he actually go, you like, no, no, wait, no, 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 no. Like that's how it was with me, like with Uncle Lou. Like, oh, he can go. His storyline is well over. Like he should have went to Cali, and I think we can all collectively agree. At the same time, we can also collectively agree that it was his time. Like, time's up. Now, what I will say about the actual death scene, I wish they would have had him going out a little harder than that. You know, he basically, once he realized it was over for him, he just started crying like a bitch. No, I'm just playing. But I wish that he would have really went out like doing his big one. Like it happened so quick and so fast, and maybe that was the pump. But I don't know. I feel like the writers have dropped the ball so much with this series that um I don't even know what to say. But I would have liked if we would have gotten a scene where there was actually some dialogue there. So we know now that Lou was the one Juke called. Lou went over there to the house, saw Ruben about to take Kanan out. You know, people have been saying they don't believe Ruben wasn't going to shoot Kanan. I don't know. I think I don't think he was gonna shoot Kanan. I actually believe the guy. I think he was finna fire a shot that he knew was going to miss Kanan but get his attention. But my thing is, if you are security and you are an experienced gunman, that's kind of sloppy, right? Or am I tripping? That's kind of sloppy thinking. But anywho, whatever. So I would have really liked to have seen Luke come up in there, see Ruben. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, give us some type of like Iron Man versus Captain America type shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he battling it out with Kanan or whatever the case. Like, I would have just loved to have seen him go out better than that. And then like just letting him die on the side of the wall. I'm not sure how I felt about that. Ruben did say, "Oh, I could call." What he said, y'all? He can call 911 or ambulance, something like that. And Rock was like, "What the fuck we gonna tell him? Shit, tell him Ruben did it. Tell him Ruben did it. Anything to save your brother. The fuck is you talking about?" And you got Kanan there, you got Lou there, and you got you there. Hey, 911. Hey, Ruben just went crazy and killed Lou. So in turn, like, we killed Ruben to stop Ruben from killing us. Like, girl, you rock. You could have figured that out. But I ain't like that. And then, you know, I ain't gonna lie, this kind of gave me some closure with Fame. Because if they could take a main character like that and just basically leave him with his balls out in the middle of the road and just, oh, well, maybe they was in some back alley. I don't know where the fuck they was at. But damn, that's how you gonna leave my uncle? That's how you gonna leave your brother? Y'all just really just said, let's just go somewhere where ain't nobody looking right now. And y'all just laid them down, took a glance at him, took a little picture with the, what they call that? Where you take like pictures with your memory. I'm going too deep. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, I didn't like how they just left him like that. Like, damn, like that gave me closure with Fame. If they couldn't lay Lou properly or do my buddy more properly than what they did him, what makes me think that they would have did anything better with Fame? That's which y'all already know. If y'all see my previous video, y'all know that still don't sit right with me. But anywho, so I wasn't feeling that, and I don't know. I can't even. And then Rock, she cleans it up for Kanan. I don't understand that, nigga. But at the same time, guys, my thought was he just shot her brother, but at the same time, he did kill Kanan's dad. So, you know, like, but I would have been done with Kanan a long time ago. You know, as quiet as it's kept. Like, well, I don't even think that's quiet. I think across the board, we all came to that same conclusion. But yeah, she cleaned it up. You know, when she was scrubbing that little hole in the wall or that little blood off the wall, whatever, it reminded me of Power Force, Tommy's girl, when she was like cleaning the blood from old girl. I guess it was just that type of day I was gonna hop on here and not remember nobody's name. But it reminded me of that, which anyway. So yeah, y'all, Lou gone. He up out of here. I tell you what though, Marvin, the range that Marvin has given us is undefeated, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I wanted him out of here in season 4. I really did. I was just tired. I felt like he had like the toughest plot armor, bruh. Like, but now I'm like, seeing this side of Marvin, I'm like, bro, I hope he make it to Legacy. Yo, if Marvin make it to Legacy, but I don't know, because I keep going back to OG Power, like 50 was saying something, or Kanan was saying something to the effect of he was there for Juke when she lost her father. So we know that Marvin is going to die, but when is he going to die? Is it going to be season 5? Is it going to be in Oh man, bruh. Legacy? That'd be crazy to see Marvin in Legacy, but I just don't think his temperament will allow him to make it that far. Now, the little girl, now if my memory serves me correctly, Gerald ended up being a snitch, right? So is Gerald's daughter gonna snitch? I think it's a real fucked up position to try to further manipulate her, because at the end of the day, I want to ask, like, why does it matter? But at the same time, I guess like the police, they have to do their investigation or whatnot. Blah, blah, blah. Never mind. Is she gonna tell? Yes, I think that she is going to give Marvin up. Period. Point blank. No comma, no semicolon, no dash, no parentheses, just a plain old period. That girl is gonna crack. She's gonna crack like an egg, and she is gonna give our boy Marvin up. Now, the only thing I can say it makes me kind of happy about it is because if Marvin goes back to jail, he cool, he saved, he out the way. We know that at least he lives, right? But I don't think that's gonna be the case, y'all. I think that we might lose Marvin this season, but I will make a prediction video, hopefully. Now scanning to Breeze in this fight, right? This little fight club part 2. So they send up there these two gentlemen, these two Harvard graduates are pounding it out with each other. Pause. And one of the dudes, he tap out like, oh, I'm tired. And so old dude like, okay, he said he done. And Breeze talking about, you put him down. Oh, I'm going to put you down. Standing every bit of 4'11". Like, bro, the only reason why he put this nigga down is because that gun you flash on your wayside, right? Because, nigga, if you don't get your leprechaun, they're magically delicious ass out my face, fuck is you talking about? You ain't even supposed to be talking to me. Because Unique's supposed to be Breeze. Yeah, I went there. Yeah, I said it. Unique was supposed to be Breeze. Anyway, now imagine that conversation coming out of Unique's mouth. You put him down, or I'm going to put you down. Imagine that. Now, we done seen Unique go. We done seen Unique lay hands. Like, period. We done seen him in jail throw it down. We done seen him throw down with Ronnie. But you ain't about to be no 4'11" telling me shit, bro, until you flash that gun. Then, all right, I gotta do what I gotta do, But I think Shamik Moore is doing a great job with Breeze, by the way. Like, it's not a personal attack on him. I just feel as though that definitely should have been Unique. Now, circling back to Unique, okay. So, Unique goes to be real baby mama house. Like, oh, where your nigga at? And I think he told her that they was from the studio or some shit like that. Girl, read the vibes. I don't know. He broke up with me and told me to kick rocks, and I ain't seen him in about 4-5 weeks. Like, you gotta know how to read the vibes, girl. Because even if I didn't have that back information about where B Rilla was, it's mighty strange two niggas showing up that I don't know asking about my man. And my man ain't said shit to me about nobody at the studio. In fact, I ain't seen my nigga in about a few weeks or however long it's been. So ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gave them way too much information. She better be lucky they let her ass shut that door and that they didn't take and grab her ass up for ransom. For real, for real. But that leads me into my second point. So Unique ends up finding Pernesta and, is it Jerome? Yeah, I think his name is Jerome. But anyway, y'all, so he finds Pernesta and Jerome, kills B Rilla. What a waste. What a waste of character. Like, B Rilla had so much potential, bro. Like, and then he even went out stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, what a waste of a character. B Rilla was a waste of character. Damon was a waste of character. Y'all, I'm still finna be on my Breeze. Unique should have been Breeze tip to like the end of time. Because all Breeze, not Breeze, sorry. All Unique had to do, well, I'll do a separate video. I'll do a separate video on that one because the shit gonna get kind of deep. But yeah, so Unique kills B Rilla, takes Pernessa and Jerome, and Pernessa tells him straight up, listen, nigga, I love you, but I am done with this lifestyle. Pretty much that's what she said. So her and little Jerome skedaddled, and I feel like once they rode off, by Unique not deciding to go with them, he signed his death certificate. So Lou not going with Jessica signed his death certificate, and Unique not going with Pernessa signed his death certificate. It's over. It's over. It's over, dude. Unless you can kill Breeze and assume his identity, like, it's over. One thing I do want to point out, I love when Unique said, I ain't get to where I got to, or I ain't get this far not knowing how to read the weather, or something like that he said. So I think Unique knows, like, there's no certainty, never have been, right? But I think Unique knows he's in trouble. I'm not laughing. I'm only laughing. Okay, y'all. Okay. I'm laughing because I heard the song 911 Wyclef. Man, you're in trouble. I'm in real big trouble. Sorry. But I really think that Unique realizes that, and I think that Unique has decided to go out like a G for now. Now my predictions with Unique up in the air. Hopefully I'll be able to circle back before the next episode to share my predictions about what is going to happen with Unique, because I do have my ideas, y'all. So what else? The funeral. Man, like I said, shout out to everybody who predicted this, because y'all predicted the fuck out of a lot of this. Like, for real. So we get the funeral, right? Marvin up there talking his shit. We all done had, well, I don't know y'all, so I can't say that. I know I definitely have had a moment where I've been talking to God and I end up cursing, and I have to catch myself like, oh, my bad, respectfully. But Marvin up there, and you could tell this has really affected him. He's not gonna stop till he found out who did this to Lou. And I'm just curious to see, is that gonna be in episode 2? Because now we only got 7 more episodes, y'all. Like, they already gypped us. They already ripped us off, okay? So I'm wondering if shit get popping in episode 2. I don't know. It seemed kind of early, but given the fact that we don't have many episodes, I wouldn't put it past, So it's gonna be interesting. One more thing. So with Rock, I forgot to mention this earlier with Lou. I don't like that she lied to Marvin about what happened. She set Unique up in the process, is really what she did. And Unique is about to get a taste of his own medicine. So having somebody come that hard for you over some shit that you didn't do. So that's why I don't feel sorry for him on that regard. But I don't understand why Rock lied to Marvin. Maybe you could say, oh, she knew he was going to go postal, how he was going to react. But does Kanan not deserve that? You know what I'm saying? And he ended up getting it one way or another. So all it really did, I mean, this was just, I didn't like that. I didn't like that she lied. And then I also didn't mention her killing Ruben. I don't know why he decided to walk back to that car. It was just so obvious. Nobody must know. You cannot tell a soul. Look, I'm driving with y'all, right? You in a passenger seat. You can't tell a soul. Nobody can know about this. Not even your top dog, day one, Marvin. Like, nobody. It is imperative. I just cleaned up the death of my brother. Okay, I just cleaned that up, and I'm covering for my son. Like, this shit is so deep and just so secretive. Like, I'm telling you, Ruben, not a soul can know. But you go ahead and get out the car. Have a nice day now. I'll see you. But remember, this stays between me and you, because we the only 2 people that know this. We the only 2 and nobody else. can know about this. Ever. All right, go ahead and get out. You can go. Have a good night. Oh yeah, by the way, I got something for you. You've been working so hard. Like, bitch, what the hell? I would have took off running at that point. Like, And you know who you dealing with. You know it's Rock. So, hell no. And the fact that he actually walked back over to the car. No, I'm good. It's been a long night. I just want to go. You bitch ass nigga. You should have hauled ass or made an excuse, or I don't know, man. You should have had 911 on speed dial, like, and had your phone in your pocket with your hand in your pocket on the phone. So all you had to do, once you got across the street by under that street lamp, all you had to do was hold up that 911. And I actually would have called them. I actually would have called them bitches. I actually would have held the phone up where she could have saw 911. The call was being made. 911 was your emergency. I promise. If I would have made it to the other side. Because, yeah, my spidey senses would have been off. Nah, so we knew that. Jessica was at Lou's funeral. I know I'm all over the place, y'all. This is all off the dome. Jessica was at Lou's funeral. I don't know. Where did it leave? Okay, so maybe she just made an appearance. But I can't see her not. I don't know. Maybe that's the last time we see of her. Who gives a shit? Next, Stefano. Stefano's in the hospital. He made it. We knew he made it. Blah blah. Snaps and pops. I don't like them because I feel like this series has made them way more important than they actually are, with way less evidence of why they're so important. Sorry, I don't like them. So they were talking about Breeze and Kanan partnering up together. Blah blah blah. Anything else stick out to me? Jukebox is going to figure out that Kanan killed Lou. She already peeped them at the funeral. She already peeped so let me break that down. She peeped when Rock kept saying certain things when she was speaking at Lou's funeral. Jukebox picked up that on certain trigger words that Rock was using. She kept looking at Kanan. Juke peeped that. She clocked it. And then outside the funeral, when Rock was telling Kanan that day was done, which finally, I'm proud of her. I'm just saying, I don't know what she's going to do going forward, but I am proud of her for disconnecting the line on that nigga. Like, that was long overdue. But I guess she was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to clean this up one last time and wash my hands with your ass. About fucking time. A little bit too late, though. Anyway, Juke clocked that. So I suspect that Juke is going to be the one to figure it out. It really ties nicely into the idea of her going on to become a police officer, detective, or whatever she was. Don't know. Just know she was a part of law enforcement. So this sets it up great for that, because she already got Detective Dan. That's for all my 90s kids who used to watch all that Detective Dan. She already got Detective Dan hounding her. So this is a perfect setup for her to crash out and go live a totally different life where she can crash out on the low. So yeah, Juka's going to totally clock that. Now, my question right now is she going to tell Marvin about these suspicions, and is that how... Sorry, I got a call. Oh, I hate when people call me when I'm trying to do stuff. Then the question... Oh, the shit. Hold on, that may be my food. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. All right, y'all. I'm back. Turns out... Bless you. Turns out that was my Uber Eats driver. Like, you want your food or not? Hey, I want my food. Love me some jerk chicken. What? Some rice and peas, a beef patty, some collard greens. Anyway, So yeah, y'all. I think that's about it. Did I miss anything? Trying to think. So anyway, all in all, I loved episode 1. With that being said, episode 1 was a banger. Um, this is gonna be the best season of Raising Kanan, just like the last season of Power Force was the best season. And I don't know. I am gonna go out on a limb and say that Raising Kanan is my favorite Power spinoff. Like, even though they make some fucked up decisions with the scripts and shit like that, and things of that nature, I loved it. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to try to come back and give y'all another video because I need to talk to my people. I need to talk to my people. And my power people understand exactly where I'm coming from with it. So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. And y'all, next week we're going to see what happens. I'm hoping I can drop a prediction video before then. But if not, I'll be back with episode 2 review. Bye.